I feel like a little 1920s cad. Like, I'm dating a showgirl that works at a jazz club, and I'm going to shoot her with a pistol in a fit of jealousy or something. I don't know. Yesterday I was talking about my purchases for 2024, and the last one I think was this Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. And I was like, I don't know if it actually holds my makeup in place or not, but I like spraying it on my face. So I'm gonna do a little wear test for science. Okay, I'm just prepping my face with this Cat Berkey whatever. It has worn off. This was like a Ipsy box thing, and it's just basically a moisturizer. I think it was like Silk Protein Primer. It smells really good. It actually smells similar to this. I used to have this amazing hand cream called the brand was called Love and Toast by Margot Elena. It's like the same person that now does Tokyo Milk and Library Flowers. But yeah, the brand was Love and Toast, and the scent was Paper Flower. And it's just amazing. I still have this like little hoarded drop of it from like 15 years ago. It's just this kind of, yeah, Paper Flower really suits it. It's just this weird sort of dry, sugary smelling, I don't know. And I looked up the notes. It's like ylang ylang rose and I think like water lily. So I don't know. I've thought about actually, it's discontinued, and I've thought about like buying the perfume on eBay. Anyway, no one cares about that. And so I'm going to use the House Labs Triclone foundation. I really need a better lighting setup because I have this really dramatic, speaking of the 1920s, is sort of some kind of German expressionist level of shadow going on. Was German expressionism 1920s? I feel like it was like, maybe it was the 30s, because I feel like it was kind of partially a response to World War One. So it might have been like late 20s, 30s. I don't know. I used to know stuff. I used to like be semi-cultured, and now I just watch YouTube makeup videos. That's fine. So yeah, German Expressionism would definitely be 1920s. So World War One ended in 1918, and then like the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari came out in 1920, and Nosferatu came out in 1922, and those are just the films I've seen that fall into that category. But it's characterized by just favoring expression over realism, and a lot of really sharp contrast, visual contrast, lots of shadow and, you know, odd angles, sharp edges. And it was also a movement that existed in painting and other art forms as well. And, you know, there's all kinds of political and socioeconomic reasons behind it that I don't, you know, I'm not equipped to explain. But yeah, very, very goth coded, like the Venn diagram of people that like The Cure and would be like attracted to like the images in a lot of these films is probably just a complete circle, and, you know, paved the way for film noir and a lot of horror. So anyway, that's what I was referring to. I know sometimes my brain is just like, and it's hard to follow if you're not in my brain and don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So It's hard for me sometimes too. Okay, I'm gonna do another pump. Beep. This has got some notification. Just using my damp beauty blender. Remember when everyone used to say that? Now take a damp beauty blender. Now just take your damn beauty blender. Take your damn beauty blender. No one says that anymore. I guess it's just so ingrained in our psyches that we don't need to hear it. But also people don't do tutorials the way they used to. Like now everything is just product reviews. It used to be more like actual tutorials, which I am not equipped to provide. Uh-oh. So you can see where the light is hitting it. It kind of has this luminous finish, which I really like about this foundation. My skin is not in the best shape. I'm pretty dry. I did do some chemical exfoliant before I started filming and doing my eye makeup. So, okay. I have this Strickland Brothers 10-minute oil change mailer, very cutesy. Actually, this little guy is actually really cute. So shout out to you, Strickland Brothers. Are you a Strickland brother? I don't know. Okay, I've got my layer of foundation. Obviously, it doesn't fully cover my red blotch, unfortunately. And I'm gonna do the spray. I think I'll do the spray on this side. So I'm shaking it up. It's got this little ball bearing agitator in there, so it kind of gives you a spray paint feel when you're shaking it. And I'm just gonna, do I want to include my nose or not? What do you think? I don't think that's gonna work. All right, I'm just gonna include my nose. Like I said, I do really like how it smells and feels. It's just kind of, it feels a little glamorous. I was doing that with my perfume. The other day I was like overspraying my perfume before I went out, and then I ingested some of it, and then I spent the next hour like Googling and being like, do I need to call poison control? But I'm still here. All right, so it is, I think it's 3 o'clock. Let's just say for all intents and purposes, it's 3 o'clock. So here it is, and I'll check back in a few hours. Okay, so I finished my foundation at 3:08, and it is now 6 p.m. This is the side without the setting spray, and this is the side with. I have resisted the urge to touch my face, although I've definitely had some little itchies, and I've had to blow my nose, unfortunately, because it's very, very cold in my apartment. So yeah, this is how it's holding up so far. Okay, I'm back after 7 hours from my initial application. It's 10 p.m. right now, and this is the side with the setting spray. This is the side without. Um, so yeah, I think I can see a difference. There's definitely still more foundation on this side of my face. So yeah, I guess it does do something. So that's good to know. Oh my god, y'all, I filmed those in the wrong orientation, but yeah, I think overall the setting spray is somewhat useful. Of course, I was getting a lot of the high traction areas did have some fading. The place that I noticed the most effect of the spray was actually on my forehead, which is, probably the part of my face that's getting the least amount of rubbing and whatnot. So yeah, I guess I'm pretty happy with it. I would still, I don't know, it's not a perfect solution, and I might use it with powder as well. I did like the finish it gave. It seemed like it added a little bit of dewiness to my face. So, um, yeah, overall, I would say the E.L.F. setting mist is a success. And it's pretty pleasant to use and not too expensive. So, might be worth trying out. All right, that is my little report. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.